morning. Good morning. Come on, so we can go out. I'm tired. Come on, Coco. Come on. Hmm? You're out. Come on. Hmm?
Hey, cool.
He's on his way to the office. Look.
Hey, girl.
Come on, girl. You can talk to your bestie later. Look at this. I'm trying to take her out, and she's trying to follow him. Come on here. Oh, come on here. It's like 30-something degrees outside. Come on. Don't pull me.
Don't put her talking away. That's in the thing. I got a picture.
It's gonna be a week without water.
Did she use the bathroom
Yeah. Sure,
yet?
last night.
I don't know.
Hurry. Come on. Come on. Your bestie's going to the office today. What you gonna do? You're like, you done ran me early. Yeah. 6 o'clock in the morning. Whew. Now, gotta get up there and finish my workout. 45 minutes. If I can do an hour, I will. But we will be doing 45 minutes. I am sweating already. So, today is Friday. It's Friday. Anywho, today is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. I am... oh well. I am getting ready to go upstairs and get on the treadmill. I need to take this sew-in out and shampoo my hair real good and give my hair a break a week or so and then go get it done. But am I going to get to do that? I don't know. I don't know what my schedule looks like today either. So, but let's head upstairs, get on the treadmill, get us a good hour in. We'll be back. Got a little bit of it. The stuff that I needed up. So here is up under there. It feels so smooth. Versus before I could feel the hair, and what I do is when I feel the hair, I keep tweezing and poking it until I finally get it. But that causes the darkness, the discoloration. So waxing does help because it just pulls it versus you tugging at it. So, yeah. So I'm gonna see how long before I have to wax again, and that's fine because that's quicker anyway. I'm rushing to the hospital. Our son is going into emergency surgery. He woke us up about 3 o'clock in a lot of pain in his lower region, and one side was swollen, really bad, like huge swollen, and he started vomiting. So my husband got up and took him because my son is 6'6", almost 6'4". I can't do nothing. I'm 5'1". To him, my husband took him. I told him to take him to emergency, so he brought him down here. They saw him pretty quickly, but then they had to wait on the doctor to come. The doctor was home, so they got to the hospital almost 5, and he's went into surgery at 7:30. I'm headed down there now because, like I said, they moved pretty quickly because I wanted to see how long everything was going to be. I talked to the doctor, the anesthesiologist, and the nurse on the phone. I prayed with my son. I prayed with him. He's out of it. I mean, he's weak because he hasn't been able to keep anything down. So I prayed with him, and now when I get there, he'll probably be going under anesthesia. Then, so I'm headed down there to keep my husband company, and then when he gets out of surgery into his recovery, see what he needs to do and what his recovery looks like. Because they're praying to go in there and untie everything that's twisted. So many things can happen with our bodies. But one on his right side, it twisted on its own. So they have to go in there and untwist it. And so when it's twisted, that means no blood is flowing. So it's swollen. It's huge. So they got to go in there and untwist it. And, do all those things and pray that that it's not damaged where they can save it, his right side of his testicle. So it's been a morning. It has been a morning. But welcome to the vlog. I tell you, life be life, and you got a life right along with it. So I'm gonna go down here. I'm working because I'm down 2 people. I would call, but my morning person left the company last week, and then another person, she's out on leave, and she was supposed to return yesterday, but she's not returning until next week. So exhausted, to say the least. That's probably why I look the way I do. I was gonna put a hat on, but I'm just like, forget this. I've been hatting it because I need to take my sewing down. So I'm just gonna put a scarf on it. So yes, headed down here. So I will keep you all updated on my son Joshua and his recovery. Pray that all goes well with his surgery. And so yeah, going down there and give my husband some relief because I know he's exhausted. So that's what's going on in my little world. And then I'm stuck behind all this school traffic. I was trying to make sure I had everything before I got down here, chargers and stuff like that, because I didn't know how long the surgery was going to be and how long we were going to be here. But if all goes well, we should be getting him discharged maybe around 1 o'clock. Because they said recovery should take about 45 minutes to an hour. So because he's hasn't been able to keep anything down, they have to put a tube down, down him once he gets under. So I'm gonna be the nursemaid for the rest of the week. And if you all have sons or husbands, you already know. So send a prayer for your girl, because I'm gonna need it.
Let's see what you can do. You think you're so damn smooth. You better think this through. So let's see what you can do.
My husband just went back to get some coffee. So, luckily it's quiet. On the work front, no issues so far. So hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully it stays that way. But good sis is tired. Now look at my face. This is no makeup. No makeup. Then I got a little friend that's visiting right there. Sleepy. So, we finished working. I think my first meeting is at 9:30 this one. Usually it's 9 until 11, but I got a 9:30 meeting. So, I'll show y'all when hubby comes back. Is it hot? I mean, not hot, it's sweet. What's the hubby?
Put 6 cups of sugar in it.
I need some. He gonna ask me, do I want decaf? No, I need it strong as possible. I got a headache still. That's because I haven't had sleep and I took all the sinus medicine last night. It's alright. I gotta put some more sugar in there. So surgery went well. He is in recovery. So we're waiting for him to come all the way through, or to, and knowing him, he probably sleeping good because he loves to sleep. But praise God, surgery went well. We went and got some, well, hubby went and got some Chick-fil-A in the hospital for us to eat. And then we're just going to get him discharged, go get his medicine, and head home. Yeah. Can you say exhausted? Hubby, say hi. So we'll check back in later. Hi fam, it is Friday evening and Lil Zaria has a sneaker ball that she's going to for her school. So that's what we're headed there. It's from 6 to 9 for 9th and 10th graders. And she's homeschooled. So I'm glad that they're starting to do more with the homeschoolers. This is fourth year homeschooling. So they're starting to do a lot more. So we're headed to the sneaker ball. Well, she's headed. I'm just dropping her off. Y'all seen, changed my hair out, took my sew-in out. And I'm loving the sew-in. I ain't gonna even tell you no lie. I love the sew-in because the maintenance is very low. Howsoever, I want this color for my sew-in. So I'm gonna see if my daughter will dye it for me when she comes back, because I love this color on myself. And my husband loves it. It reminds me of my mom. The color reminds me of my mom. So y'all, I have the DGI 3 and I've had it for a while. And when I tell you I love it, I absolutely love it. But I have this new gadget and I'm gonna see if that helps me to record without using my hands and trying to prop it up and do all the things in my phone. So this is the gadget. You all are thinking about the DJI? Yes. I will say that it is a great combination. So this is the gadget. Isn't it cute? Discreet. So even though some people don't mind, they don't mind you recording. You're smacking over there. It's just great if you want to be discreet. This is the little gadget. If you want to be,
I love it.
if you want to be discreet, if you want to be, I'm trying to think, we're gonna go on Union Road. Why is it gonna take me that way? Oh, I'm trying to figure out which. It's probably taking me down Camp Creek. But it's great if you're wanting to be discreet. It's great if it's in your pocket versus a whole camera, because I have a camera and all of that. But I love this because it fits in my purse, it fits in my pocket. I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, all the things. So I love that for me. And it's so small and compact. So you know how some places you go, they don't want you recording, but this is easy because it's not invasive. It's not all the things. It has tracking on it. So sometimes when I'm at home, I use the face recognition where it tracks you. There's times where I go out and it's so discreet and so small that you can just put it anywhere. And now it has all these gadgets to it, so I love it. It also comes, I got the creator kit. I was going to get it off of Amazon, but at the time, why didn't I get it off of Amazon? It wasn't available. But the one but Best Buy had it available, and they had it with the creator kit. So I went ahead and got the creator kit because it was just better. So it was better for me, and that way, if you're looking at purchasing it, make sure you try to get the creator kit. That way you don't have to get any extra equipment. So if you don't have to get any extra equipment, it's perfect, because a lot comes in that creator kit versus you having to go out and purchase things on your own. I did go out and purchase this car mount, and then I bought another mount in my house. When I'm in the house, it does come with a tripod, but if you're looking at getting the DJI, it's well worth it. It's well worth it, especially if you're looking to invest in a camera, because it's amazing. So the quality on my vlogs are from the DJI. It's not from a regular camera. It's from that, and then I use my camera for my photos. So yeah, all the things. And I think I'm gonna go this way because this traffic is looking real crazy here lately. But yes, I'm getting ready to drop her off, and then I am probably gonna come back home and relax. And if I have to pick her up, or hubby has to pick her up, it'll be fine. Or my sister or her brother. I probably won't send her brother, but yeah. So let's head on over. Y'all, are y'all like me? So I just dropped baby girl off. So I love when my kids start exploring and going out and having fun. I really do. I don't know. Am I the only parent that does that? But I love when they actually start getting out, making friends. Especially when they're a little shy. My youngest two are the shyest. I can't say that. I'm trying to adjust this camera so if y'all see me looking crazy, that's why, because it looks crazy. But my youngest two are the shyest. And all of my children stay up under me. All of them. They keep rings on me, tabs on me, locations on me. They do. But yeah, so I love when they finally venture out and do their thing without mom. So I told her, I said, I'm going home. I am not going to sit out here in this parking lot like I do see some people doing. I'm not going to sit out here in this parking lot. I'm going home. And I'll either come back and get her between 9 and 9:30, or I'll send her dad. I'll send my husband to come and get her. It just depends on what he's doing. But yeah, so it looks like I just pray that they have fun. I pray she makes new friends, because I love her homeschooling. I do. I feel like she gets better at homeschooling. Somebody may say different, but I don't feel like they learn. And at homeschool, she's her own person. So getting ready for college, yeah. Getting ready for college, you're on your own. You in charge of your own schedule, all the things. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. So she really has to get that going when she's homeschooled. You're in charge of contacting your teachers. You're in charge. I mean, everything rides on you. If you make a bad grade, it's up to you to get it together. Not your parents, not all that. The only thing is I see her stuff right away. I don't have to wait to school, but I really feel like it really prepares you to be independent versus school, because public school, you're going for the camaraderie, friendship, and all that, which is good. I get that, but I am more concerned about their learning. I remember when my oldest daughter, when we moved to another city, we moved cities, and so that means she changed schools, and so I've always taught them, you go to school to get an education. Friends will come, but you go to school to get your education first and foremost. I don't care about your friends. You'll find them, you'll make those. And so when she started school, the first thing that the teacher said to me, she said, she stays by herself a lot. She stays by herself a lot. And I told her, don't you come to make friends? She said, I come to school to get education. I don't come to make friends. And so her teacher told me that. And she was just like, and I told her that. I said, well, that's what I teach her. I teach her, you're going to make friends. Friends will come and friends will go. But you need your education. That's what I'm sending you to school for. I'm not sending you to school to jaw jack and run your mouth and do all that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. I send you to school to learn. Friends will come, and friends have come and gone. But you need to get that education. And so that's a big component of how I am with my children. Because sometimes you can be so friend focused that you forget education and everything else goes out the window. But are you gonna go? You just pulling up right beside me, all up in my car, trying to see what I'm doing. Don't do that. These people out here reckless. And why is it that people that have the most raggediest cars, you not ready to tell them they've had a few accidents, they just jump right in front of you like you don't care? Baby, just because you don't care about your car does not mean I don't care about mine. Anywho, so I'm headed home. Hubby wanted some slaw dogs and stuff for dinner. I'm not really hungry right now, but I got him everything that he needed. So I don't have to be asking what y'all want for dinner. He did good last night. He told me last night what he wanted for dinner. And I'm like, okay. So when I was out today, I got everything that he needed. It's right there. So him and my son don't have to be looking at me like, Mama, what you cooking? It is Friday. I am not cooking anything. Everybody's fend for themselves. It's in the kitchen. So yes, I'm getting ready to go home and may get some work done, may do some content. My back has been hurting, guys. My back has been hurting. I would tell anybody that is getting ready to have children, if you can tolerate the pain, baby, if you can tolerate it and don't get an epidural. Because them shots in your back will come back to haunt you. And I don't know what I can do. Yeah, am I leaning? I feel like I'm leaning, but I hope I'm not. I'll see when I get ready. So if you gotta tilt your head to the side to see my but my back has really been hurting, and it's in the spot where I got an epidural. Every so often it will hurt, and that's one of the side effects. And so for me, I've had 3 children, but with my first 2, I had to have epidurals twice because the first one they would administer to me, it caused an allergic reaction. And so with my baby girl, they knew what it was, and so yeah. But it's painful, and it's like my back tries to lock up, and so I need to do more stretches because that does help. Stretching really does help, but sometimes you can just move it and it locks up, and it's so painful. Yeah, it's so painful. So I need to go home and get in the sauna. And that's probably what I do. I may sit in the sauna for about 35-40 minutes and see if that's gonna help my back because I still gotta exercise. I've been exercising, and yeah, and this morning, yeah, I did 35 minutes on the treadmill, on my walking pad. I did 35 minutes, and then I got off and got on the stepper. And I wasn't even on the stepper, I think maybe almost 5 minutes before my middle daughter, Jordan, called me. And when Jordan called me, I got off. But I laughed. I told my husband I had to laugh because I was pouring in sweat just on that stepper for almost 5 minutes. Then I sweated, did a good sweat when I was on the treadmill. But when I got on that stepper, baby, if you want the cardio and if you want the toned legs and thighs and butt, and if you want a good cardio and sweat, get you a stepper. I got it from Amazon. So I'll make sure I show you all, and I'll link it below. But that stepper, it's no joke. So I got a stepper, a rower, and a walking pad. And I'm going to try to get maybe a few more things because my job gives us a certain allowance every quarter to, and you spend it how you want to. And I've been spending it creating our at-home gym. So yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Just jump in front of me. I ain't got nowhere to go. So I'll be back on late. You really got to pay attention to these. What kind of drive? Let me go home. So I will be back on later if I do anything. It is Saturday morning, off to church. Good morning. Clean my glasses. There's a women's with Dr. All the women get together once a month. Men get together once a month at church. Fellowship, do all the things. I meant to call my daughter and ask her. She wanted to go. My oldest is out of town. Her birthday is next week, so they go out of town with a group of friends every year. I need to take this off my head so I don't forget. And walk up in church with this wrap on. So, I meant to ask my middle girl, Jordan, if she wanted to go. Baby girl, she didn't want to go. She was like, Mom, I'm tired. I want to rest. Rest, honey. So, That's where I'm headed to. I'm getting ready to. My husband had to leave out early because he had to take his car to the shop. If he didn't have to take his car to the shop, I would have asked him to drop me off. I'm getting to the point where I am spoiled. Yeah, I'm a little warm. This Georgia weather really doesn't know what it wants to do. It doesn't know if it wants to be cold, hot, all the things. So I had a pothole last night coming home. Atlanta had some of the raggedy streets. But I hit a pothole last night. And you really couldn't see it. You really couldn't see it. I think everybody in front of me hit it. My daughter said she thought the engine had fell out. She thought the engine had fell out. It was so, that's how bad it was. I'm sorry. I had to tighten. I'm trying to tighten the thing up. She said, Mom, I thought the engine had fell out. It looked like it rained, or it felt like it's supposed to rain, but anywho. So that's where I am off to now. I may turn you all on when I get there. It just depends on how things are. So I'll pick you all back up later if I can. Especially if they're sharing some good nuggets. That's one thing I love about this Osmo Pocket. The DJI 3 Osmo Pocket, because it's so discreet. You don't even see it. I could put it up beside me and you wouldn't even see it. I hope I got a pen. I think I do. So let me get going because it starts at 9 and it's 8:47. Yeah.
cantankerous people that are very difficult to deal with, and you may be wondering sometimes, well, Lord, how do I love? How do I love this person when they betrayed me? How do I love this person when they just slandered my name? How do I love this person when somebody just gossiped about me and then I overheard it? How do I love somebody when they did me dirty, they did me wrong? But this is a real love. God shows a real love to us. He shows us even in our own ways, in our own lives, how he's so patient with us, how he's so loving toward us, how he's so kind to us. God has been so good. And y'all, we're going to equip y'all with some tools this morning. We're going to dig into the word this morning because there's a whole lot to say about love. And I was surprised as I looked through and saw in the word all of these different scriptures about love. And I have a strange feeling that love is very important to the Lord. I have a strange feeling that love is something that he so desires for his people to get. It's something that he wants to really just flow on the inside of us and flow through us. So let's get into it this morning, ladies. And we're very familiar with that scripture from 1 Corinthians 13. So let's turn our eyes to 1 Corinthians 13, because that is that love chapter that talks all about love. So 1 Corinthians 13 in the ESV says, "If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when the perfect comes, then the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man or a woman, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love."
And before you read, isn't that something? That's a lot in that. That's a whole lot in that love chapter. Oh my God, and love is the mark of a disciple of Jesus Christ. You'll know that they are Christians by your love. That's what Jesus said. They'll know that you're Christians by your love. And I know that Pastor Neil is going to read 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, the 4th through the 8th verses in the Amplified version. But I was just, even as she's getting prepared to read that, think about it. He said, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I understood as a child, I spoke as a child, I reasoned as a child, but when I became mature, I put away childish things. And that's one thing about real love. Real love is selfless instead of selfish. Real love is not childish. We ought to be childlike, but not childish.
So we just left Wow, Women of the Word. It was so good. They talked about love on today. Love, why, submissive. So the clip that you just saw, that was them. But if you want to see the entirety, I'll try to have it linked below. I had to talk to hubby real quick because he had to take his car to the shop, his truck to the shop, because he's been having some problems with it. So we're trying to maneuver when to leave for him to take his car back to be fixed. So I'm off to home, not before I go and get Zarya something. Look, we got these candied apples and a little gift bag. It has a steamer. I love steamers. Hand cream and a lip balm in it. But I love steamers. Do y'all love steamers? I love them. And this one is a mint one. It smells so good. Shower steamer mint. My mint one don't smell like that, but I love shower steamers. I'll list my favorites down below that I get from Amazon. And when I tell you, it just takes your shower to a whole nother level, especially in those days or mornings, or when you just need to, I put my shower steamer in there, I turn on some relaxing music, and it takes me to a whole nother place. And you just feel so relaxed and rejuvenated when you get out. So I'm getting ready to go do that. I have been doing a lot of walking today, but I still have to walk. So I'm gonna go home and change and take Coco. I'm gonna see what Zaria's doing. I wanted to go to the lake. I need to see, it's supposed to rain like around 3 or 4 today. So if it's not raining, I may take her and let her walk around the lake and get her a good walk and run in. And then while I get my walk in, she'll get her walk in. So I may do that, because baby girl has a lot of energy, so we try to wear her out. She's just, I don't even know what she's qualified. She's considered an adult yet, but she just turned 1 in January, last month. So, yes, but the Women of the Word was so good. Breakfast was good. They had these salmon, this salmon like wrapped and stuffed in croissants. It was so good. And eggs and grits. I didn't get any grits. And then they had a fruit cup and chicken, like baked chicken wings. They were really good. The fruit cup I got, but I didn't because I noticed that it had pineapple and strawberries, which I'm allergic to. I can tolerate strawberries, but pineapples will absolutely close up my throat, and I didn't have my EpiPen, so we're not even trying to take that risk over no fruit. So yes, I hope you all have enjoyed the vlog. I think it was a little short this week. We're gonna try to make up for it next week. So we're gonna end the vlog here. Hope you all enjoyed sneak peek into my life, and we'll start a new one. And until the next video, make sure that you all are following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook under Naturally Chic, because it's simply how you can strut classy naturally.
I just enjoy